Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Amir Iqbal bin Hazri Tauding. My number matric is 180145. Today I want to present for bachelor degree project, and the title for this project is the design and fabrication of plant piping system related to mechanical equipment for industrial purpose. So my supervisor is Mr. Bacik bin Abu Bakar. Okay, now we'll talk about the introduction. Okay, as we all know that there are many kind of plants in the world. For example, chemical plant, refinery plant, and petrochemical plant. So in this plant, there are many equipment, and equipment divided into two categories, that is static and rotary equipment. For example, for the equipment in the plant is heat exchanger, storage tank, boiler and others. So the purpose of this project is to fabricate the plant from the early stage to the final stage. Okay, next, the purpose for the project is to develop and fabricate a mechanical plant piping system for a mini plant rather than full scale plant. Okay, in this plant there are several equipment such as pump, tank, valve and others. Okay, this project just do the critical part such as water section and show and demonstrate on how the equipment works. Next, problem statement. Okay, while doing this project, there are two problems that I faced. That is, first, on how to duplicate a real plant to a small scale plant. So we know that real plant is big because they have many equipment that that make sure that the plant is functional, and the equipment at the plant also has a certificate and it is expensive. Okay, in the real plant, equipment at the real plant cannot do any adjustment because it is already fixed and heavy. The change of location of the equipment can make the process disturbed. Okay, now I will talk about the objective. So for this project, there are three objectives. That is, first, to design a complete piping system. Second, to assemble an installation piping system. Third is to ensure the piping system is used for the learning and teaching purpose. Okay, next I will talk about the scope of the project. For the first point is to fabricate mini plant for teaching purpose. Next, to design the piping system for the small scale plant. Design portable small scale plant, and the pipe that will be used for this piping system plant, that is size 2 inch and 1 inch and half. For the pump, I have decided to use 2 horsepower pump to flow the fluid in the system. The material for the pipe is carbon steel and the working fluid is water. Okay, next I will talk about the methodology. So what is methodology? Methodology is a step or procedure to complete the project from the beginning to the final stage. Okay, we can see here that start, next, to project title selection. The title selection. Next is to find the article and journal. Next step is to draw the PNID. Next, to select material and equipment. And then purchase the material and the equipment. After that, do the simulation and fabrication. Next, testing and analysis. And next is proposal and writing, and lastly is finish. Okay, so from the flowchart that I have shown just now, the first step is to draw the PNID. So what is a PNID? PNID is a diagram to show the process flow of the system. Okay, I have drawn the PNID using the software AutoCAD version 2021. Okay, um, the uh, the PNID I have designed it by myself. Okay, the next is material selection and equipment. Okay, for the material, I have decided to use carbon steel pipe because it is affordable. Carbon steel pipe also have a high strength and high durable. So for this project, there are three equipment. There is pump, storage tank, and valve. Okay, for the pump, I will be use the 2 horsepower pump to flow the water through the valve from the tank 1 to tank 2. Okay, for the storage tank, I have two storage tank. That is the material for the storage tank is carbon steel plate, and last equipment is valve. So there are three valve that will be used for this project. There is ball valve, globe valve, and lastly is check valve. Okay, after select and purchase the material and the equipment, I have to do the model 3D. Okay, so this is the drawing that I have drawn is by using the AutoCAD Plan 3D software. As we can see, there is a pump here. It is a storage tank, and it is a storage tank number 2. So there are 4 ball valve that will be used, 1 globe valve and 1 jet valve. The function is the function of jet valve is to prevent from the backflow, so it can prevent or damage the pump. Okay, next, the expected result. So this mini plan is used for learning purpose for UTHM student. Okay, especially for student BNL or plan. Okay, next, student will be better understand the use of valve, the use of pump in this piping system. Okay, besides that, student also can get hands-on experience because they will do the maintenance in this system. And lastly, to help students to get more knowledge and get experience in a working environment. So there are two pictures that I have generated from the AutoCAD Plan 3D. There is general arrangement drawing and isometric drawing. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.